Hey guys, making this video old school as I'm away on holidays, but I had to record a video after Chelsea became champions of the world after dismantling PSG 3 goals to 0. Can't believe it. Let's get into it. All I can say is wow, wow. Lighting may not be the best. As I said, I'm filming this from Gran Canaria where I'm on holidays. Booked this a while ago. Didn't know Chelsea were going to be in the Club World Cup final. And look, I'm going to put my hand up. I'm going to hold up my hand and say, I didn't expect this. I did not expect us to beat PSG, especially after seeing the way that they dismantled Real Madrid with ease the other day. You know, I said, I don't think we've got any chance, but we are Chelsea. And, you know, I don't care who we have, who our manager is, what players, if we've changed our players. This is in our DNA to win major trophies, especially outside of England. Our domestic record in finals of late hasn't been great, but rest assured, when we play on the continent, we win. That's our seventh. That's our seventh trophy in a row. So we've completed. 7 is a complete number. So we've completed it 7 times. Hopefully we can do it an 8th. Hopefully we don't stall on the 8th one. But what today? Okay, people have been ridiculing this World Club Cup. I've said many times, don't ridicule this cup because we are the first winners of it. We should have been the first winners in 1956. I keep harping on about it when we should have been in the European Cup. That was ridiculed at the time. And because it was ridiculed, the league pulled us out of that tournament. And look at it now. So everyone's laughing at this competition, mainly supporters who are jealous about it and saying it's a nothing tournament. You know, we've seen it from the pundits. Again, same thing. Some of the pundits and people back in 55. I wasn't born in 55, but I read my history, by the way. And the same thing happened, as I said, in that tournament. But we are the first winners. And come 20, 30 years' time, when this tournament is massive, then at least we'd have had our name on this trophy. So we've picked up every single trophy. Okay, we've been champions of the world before, but it's a different cup. We've done it with the old cup, and we've now done it with the new cup. And I heard all this nonsense about who we've played. Don't underestimate the Brazilian teams. Fluminense, decent team. We beat Palmeiras. We beat Benfica. So these Brazilian teams took it seriously. They had better conditions. Their leagues, they're quite fit because they've just began their new league season. They're used to the heat. So we've overcome that. We've overcome Benfica, where the game was stopped and they scored in injury time. We had to show that mental strength to come back. And nobody can say anything about it because today it meant a lot to PSG, who, as I said, already Champions League winners and high in confidence, especially after that 4-0 drubbing of Real Madrid. But you know what? I've been indifferent about Maresca in the past. I've been critical of him sometimes, but I did say I want him to have another season, and I think that can be justified now because he tactically outsmarted Luis Enrique, the guy that everyone was going on about. Why wasn't he our new manager and what have you? But today, our manager came up with good tactics. I didn't do a preview video because I was getting ready to leave. But one thing I was going to say in my preview video, and it's not hindsight, because I said what we need to do is play the Arsenal model. I think I tweeted out something like that. And you just beat the press. And that's what we did today. We just beat the press. We didn't try to play anything too fancy around the back line, but we played it a little bit longer, and we were able to play sort of more of a mid-block. Forgive me of any tactics because I was watching a game in a Spanish bar without commentary. But that was okay. Still 2 screens, but sort of it gave me a bit of analysis of the game without any bias. But the distance I was watching the game, I need to watch it again to give you a more in-depth analysis. But I can talk about the things like our character, our strength, and the way that we came into this game with belief, and that bodes us well for the future. And what it means is, because we've taken on the best in the world in PSG, champions of Europe, and we've beaten them. You know, we not only beat them, we destroyed them 3-0, 3-0. And so, and having also won and we've won 2 trophies now under Maresca, and winning becomes a habit. And these guys have shown now that they've got the winning mentality. And I can't fault anyone today. All from the back, Sanchez, no bozo moments and crucial saves, good ball playing from the back. He needs consistency now. If he can show this on a consistent level, do we need a new keeper? But I doubt he could. I still want to see us get a new keeper, but this probably buys him time for the season, which I still think would be a bit of an error. But you never know. This may boost his confidence a bit better, and so you never know what may happen. Gusto, good game. I was a bit worried. Gusto coming up against Keleshvici. You know, I'm terrible at pronouncing names, but he wasn't even in the game. I didn't really hear him. He got substituted. And you know, Reece James played his part in Middle Park again. I was doubting the manager, but he knows better than me. Good game in the middle of the park alongside Caicedo, who was an injury doubt earlier on in the week, so I'm glad he played. Putting out fires as usual. Enzo, it means a lot to them. We saw that with his tears at the end. Cucurella, I love Cucurella, and especially keep that long hair, Cucurella, because it gets a few players sent off. That's the second player that he's got sent off. It should be at least 4 players. We saw, you know, we should have got penalty against Tottenham. Who was it? Who pulls his hair but got away with it? Was it Bournemouth? The Bournemouth guy got away with it, but usually a tug with the hair that violent, like today, gets you sent off. And I just love his play acting, and he's just in your face all the time. Joy to see. Pedro Neto, what a performance! He's tracking back all the time, helping out is Cucurella, not giving Doué an ounce of room there. So loved his work rate. But the 2 players I saved to last, I don't think I've missed out anyone. Apologies if I have. I'll save the best to last. João Pedro, first of all. Round of applause to this man. He's just come into the side 10 days ago, and he's already won a trophy. He was instrumental in us getting into the final with 2 brilliant strikes against Fluminense. And then today, what a cool finish from him, and great battling, great work rate. So fantastic signing for us. Nicholas Jackson, where do you go from here? I don't know. And then obviously Cole Palmer, big round of applause to Mr. Cole Palmer himself. 2 well-taken goals. Never write this man off. He's had a poor season, but when the big game, he enjoys playing in the big games. You can see that. So next year in the Champions League, I think we're going to see Cole Palmer come alive, because he thrives in these big games. He was loving it out there today. 2 fantastic finishes and a sublime assist as well for the João Pedro goal. And even Rory Delap, I keep saying Rory, Liam Delap, when he came on, what an introduction that could have been. Fantastic run, great curling effort, and Donnarumma did a fantastic save, and Donnarumma again pulled off a brilliant save to stop him from making it 4. That was a pity, because if we had won it 4, it'd been more emphatic, and that was, you know, we looked at the 5-0. People were saying it was going to be 5-0, just like the Inter Milan final. People were saying it's going to be 4-0, like they beat Real Madrid the other day. So if we had 3-0, was quite emphatic, but if we had got that 4th, that would have been a bigger statement. And we rattled them. They looked rattled. They got a man sent off, as I said. Cucurella, thanks to the hair pull on Cucurella. Was it Neves got sent off? And then their manager had a bit of argy-bargy at the end. The only downer for me was when we had the trophy celebration. Donald Trump. What was Donald Trump doing in the picture? Get out of there. Don't want to see you. And he was wearing a red tie. He could have at least wore a blue tie if he's coming to coming into our trophy winning celebrations. And somebody, said, make Chelsea great again. So you had Donald Trump, make America great again, make Chelsea great again. I think we are on that trajectory now. So as I said, it'll give the players a great confidence boost. And the most important thing I haven't mentioned as well, extra £100 million in our coffers. So this is when we got what we got in 8 games that we played. That's how much you get for a whole Premier League campaign, or they were just under. But £100 million in our coffers. So that's another big boost for the club. So a lot of people, I said, will ridicule this, especially rival fans who are not in this competition. But you know what? We are the first winners of this in its new format. And cry some more, guys. Cry some more, because Chelsea are the team. We're going to be having our bragging rights shamelessly. We're going to be having a little badge here, a gold badge to say we are world champions, and we'll be having it for 4 years. And I'm sure that means that we'll be in the competition in a 4 years' time as well, come what may, because we are champions. So we need to be there to defend our trophies. So win-win. Let's hope the players now can get a well-earned rest. They're going to have 3 weeks, get ready for that Crystal Palace game. And let's push for the title, guys. We can do it. So up the Blues. Well done, everyone. So come on, you Blues. Champions of the world. If you are happy that we won it, just drop a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. They'll be notified every time I make a new video. Off to bed now. The missus has gone for a walk with one of the boys. So I was able to film this one late at night. And I'm going to go and catch some more sun. Got another few days in the beautiful island of Gran Canaria. I'm going to sleep well tonight. So take care. Bye-bye.